Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is December 25th. Happy everything to anybody who celebrates. I am going to do a couple of things. Never did a flip through of all of the stuff that we made, so I feel that's a thing that we need to do. Also, recall that I didn't know what a banner was and I didn't know what a pouch was, and I kind of made both of them up. I have since discovered what both a banner and a pouch are. So we are going to amend that and actually do the things as they were intended. I know, gives us something to watch. So where are we at? I have just this because we know what elements we're going to make. And first thing we're going to make is, what are we going to make? We're going to make a tri-fold banner. Oh, shoot. 18. Carols. I don't like that one. 5. Peppermint candy cane. Sure. Sure. So that's step 1. And for those interested, I wrote it down. I encountered it and startled a cat when I sort of yelped what the words were. So a banner is this little shape or this shape. I call that a flag. Language is hard sometimes. So what am I doing over here? I am getting candy cane paper, we hope. At least that's the plan. I usually put you on hold for this. Oh, this will be fun. Here we are. So here is our piece of paper. Very nice. Oh, I encountered someone in the last little while that calls Starbucks Starbies. Ah, that is so cool to me. So, what do we want to do? I want probably a 6x9. So if I want 9, I take 3 off. Let's take 6 off first. So it's 6 high. There. And it could be 4. 4 is too big. 3, 3.5. Let's do 3. Yeah, we still want 9. So that's 12 minus 3 is in fact 9. Yep. That's what we're going to do. Here we are. And then we do ye olde tricky. Why isn't that 9? It is 9. How come I can do that though? I don't know the answer to that. That's weird. All right. So we want that on that side and 6. There. So the back needs to be the largest. So I need 6 on that side. There we are. Yes, and then this is weird. 6 on this side. We'll see. We'll fix it in post if it isn't right. How's that? It's good enough. So now we have a choice. We can either do this banner or this banner. Now, if this is a tri-fold, it makes sense to me that that should be the banner. So maybe do, how wide is this across? This should be 3 inches. It's not. 3, 1.5, and a skosh. There. Do that. That. So that is a tri-fold banner. Look at us. Look at us go. There. I feel like it needs something though. I wonder if I have any of those large ones left. We shall see. Where are they? Maybe not. See if there's anything that's candy cane like or even matches. Oh, this came off. Merry Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas. Just gonna do that just because we can. What are we looking for? Candy canes or something that matches? Too big? No, no, no. Nope. That might be cute. No, the dog is better. It's got green in it and the green kind of pops. I don't think I have any candy canes left. And once again, we discover how I end up buying things this time next year. Oh, I don't have any candy canes. I couldn't possibly make anything with the stuff that's left. Could not possibly. I am being so facetious. There. Didn't think so. If you know, you know. Do that. Oh dear, Gracie's seen something. Can you hear her scratching? A bit higher? Sure. Looks weird if that cups are standing on it. There. Does it have a sticker to it? Yep. Oh. That would just look goofy. We're gonna throw it out. It feels sticky. And I know it's not. That's how it gets, that's how the glue gets us. It presents this alternative story that isn't true. There. Merry Christmas, and I absolutely want to use that pink, pink, pink. Wherever it is. Is this it? Nope, that's red. Where's the pink? There's the pink. We shall call this Screaming Pink. That's easier. I am going out for a nice old walkie walk later, which I think is one of the best uses of my time on high holidays, particularly when my little nervous system gets overloaded. It's like, you know what? We need a little walk. And I am never not meeting people who also need a walk. And it's kind of like a mutual, hey, you out for a walk too? Yeah, all right, good on you. You need anything? No, just need a walk. Fair enough. Here we are. Oh, I enjoyed that. Goes like that, and that goes like that. And there we have a banner. I feel like this needs a little bit of a smoosh. There. We could make a pocket, because I think another one of the things that we didn't do was a banner tuck. We have to use that. I'm trying to figure out a way to be able to do this as a tuck, and I don't think you can because of the way that goes. Oh, I have got something in my sock. I know, babes, I know. Hang on, I gotta put you on pause for a second. Possibly TMI, that was a stone. Ow, that's better. Okay, so we need, what do we need? We need a pocket. That's a bit much. How about you? How about you? It doesn't need to fit that. It just needs to be a tuck. Oops. Oops. Same idea that we do for tags. There we are. A square bottom, that's all right. Don't mind. Oh, we're going at it. Are you doing okay over there? Yeah, you are. Good enough? Good enough. There. This feels like one of those doorknob hangers. That would be a fun thing to make. I'm not going to at the moment, but I leave it to you to do one of those things. Fun gift. Possibly not for this year. Do we want to do anything? What do we have for these? Oh, they're... Do that. Let's see what we have for... I don't think that's going to be big enough. It is not. Nope. Need a larger one. Hang on. There. Actually, that one. There. Banner would be also a really nice thing to have as the like a fold over the top, and just have a fun little thing. Okay, let us do, what do we want? Green? Or the good red. Let's do the good red. There. That looks fine. Do you have anything in tape? Could do tape down one side. Sure, let's do that. Haven't used this at all this season. Oh, that was a mess. Sure, let's do that. And I think we're going to cross the top. Somewhere. I lost the end. No, I didn't. There it is. So we learned some things, or I learned some things. You probably spent all of those episodes yelling at me going, no, it's this other thing. Oh my God, you're a numpty. You probably wouldn't call me a numpty. Well, you might. I don't know. We're friends. You could call me a numpty. Yeah, that looks... it's a little better. There we are. Good enough. So those are the banners. So we've learned what those are. And the other thing was a pouch. And a pouch, as I have come to understand it, is essentially a gusseted pocket. Ooh, and I know just the thing Just the thing. So we use squares. What are you? Is a 8.5? You need to be 8.5. So 8.5 by 8.5. Good enough. Eight and a half by 11. So I can trim off 11, 10, 10 and a half. Okay, we need to do some math here. So 11 minus 8.5. 10, 5, 2. What is 2.5? Divided by 2 is 1 1/4. Okay. I'm trusting you. If I have made a mistake in the math and somebody's tracking that, I'm so sorry. And that should be That's the only way to do it, is to do it. It's not like I can't get more paper. There. Let's see if we did it right. Oh, look at that. Math is awesome. Okay, so, oh, I put stuff on here, and it's got a grainy texture to it that I didn't fully sweep off, and every time I touch this, I can feel it. So hang on. I'll just clean that off. There we are, that's a little better. Okay, where are we at? We are at here. There, and we want to do that. We want to do that. So all of this arranging that I've just done is so that I can get this fold on the center mark. You can draw a line, you can do all kinds of things to get that evenly done. And then you do second verse, same as the first. Oh, I love these pockets so much. And then you fold this up so that this tail is some distance above, and you're trying to get it kind of even with that. Try not to do that, but horseshoes and hand grenades. And I'm going to do that just so that I can preserve that little spot there. It's good enough. Here we are. And then we fold these sides in, matching up to the edge of that fold. Second verse, same as the first. There. And then we cut out this triangle on this side. And then we do the same thing with this triangle on that side. There. And this will fold in there. And I am going to glue down one side and down the other. That glues like that. Flip the over, glues like that. Then to make the gusset, you sort of pop this in. You can do some more kind of work folding just to make it a little bit easier to fold in. And then you're going to pop that in. And second verse, same as the first. Pop that in. Both of those gone down like that. And then this folds over like that. And you have a pouch. Look at that. A pouch or an envelope. Depends on what you want to call it. So if I had that tucked in somewhere, is there anything that's nice? That's a ridiculous statement. Let's see if there's anything that in here that matches that. I'm gonna say the answer is probably not. Can't really see it. No. No. Lol. No. Nope. Ooh, that would work. It's too big. It's too big. Can't really see it. Can't really see it. That's that one. Whee! No. No, it's because it's got that blue in it, I think, that it works. So Medieval Mirage uses Rococo and Renaissance art to inform all of her digitals. And this is so funny because this is so modern and that is so antique. The blues are there. No, it's too big. Nope, nope, nope. I think we tried that one. Not bad. Ooh, might be a better car. Yeah, it's too small. No. Maybe. No. Nope, 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 nope. No. I think I tried that one before. No. All right. So we've got some choices. Which ones do we have? No, it's either going to be I feel like this might be the right one or that one. That one might be better because of just the way the browns, and it doesn't cover up all of that. Okay, so we've decided. Oh, a little punch hole in there. I wonder if that was me. You never know. You never know. I have to say, I was feeling quite bad that I didn't know what I was doing with those items. I felt kind of stupid. I know you're not supposed to feel stupid. I know that that's a me thing, 100%. And you're supposed to do you and all that kind of stuff. stuff, but I still felt stupid. Like, why don't I know that? I get it. See how long I remember what these are? Is that better? Yeah, because it competes. There. Yeah, there we are. So we have a pouch. And we have a banner tuck, and we have a banner trifold. Okay, so let us do the flip through then. So we got 30 minutes, and we can do a nice slow roll. So I started off, these many days ago, where I was successfully placing items in, and then I stopped placing them in, and I had them all over. What was that going to be? Oh, so where's the card? Here's the card. So the card was a perfect start. There. We started off there. Let's flip through, and then let's see if we can put this in. Where did I want that to go? Do we remember? Don't remember. All right, well, let's flip through and see what we got. See what we got. Nothing on the front pages. Oh, yep. Oh, yes. Okay, so this is a shaker card. Oh, that's fun. And then I put that in because it was a cardinal. And then this was tip out stocking. This is a paper clip, which goes really nicely with that. That's the other side. And I think this is also a paper clip. Yeah. And then we've got a couple of pages. And then this was a side tuck, and there's a bunch of those. And that's a Christmas card. Ooh, I like the way that looks. This was a something. Oh, yes. Hidden. That's a side tuck. Ooh, I like that. That might have been window. I don't know. So that might have been a pocketed tag. I don't know. There, that goes there. And this, ooh, this is present. Ooh, I like that. That's pretty. And it matches so well. This doodle bug. So, oh, these were gifts, I remember. And then this was another tuck that just sort of matched. Not really. Oh, I remember this. Yes, I love this one. Here we are. So these are all journaling spots. And those are individual tags. Let's see if we get them all in a knot. Holy smokes. There we are. Oh, let's do from the top then. There. And the green. Oh, that one was fun. I like that one. Oh, it was, it's collaged. Those were lights. And la la la. And then second, and I don't think there's anything in here, or if there is, it is very limited, because I think that's probably when I lost the plot. And lost the plot in the sense of I probably ended up spending a lot of time, so much time making the stuff that to actually then do the additional thinking to insert it was way too much. So that's the book. Oh, and there might have been postcards. I made a bunch of postcards too. So there's that, that, and that. So what did we make for other things then? So we have these two, and so I'm going to try and sort these into pockets and then things to write on. I still like her a lot, because I drew it, because I drew it all by myself. Let's put this across to the side. Got that. Put that to the side. This is a Christmas card. Tag. It's another tag. In loving memory of I don't know what that was. Might have been sleigh. I don't know. Ooh, candy canes. Oh, this is a... Is it a waterfall? Kind of. We're not doing that yet. So this was the 24th, and this was the pocket that I didn't understand. It's a weird. It's a weird. I'm gonna put that as a pocket. Oh yes, the button cards. This is, oh yeah, this is the sleigh, and so I did a tag. Do that maybe? Oh yeah, these are also slides. This is the sleigh. So they're like little science slides. Oh, these are the dangly words. Another dangly word. I think these were ornaments. Ooh, yeah. I like these. These are pockets. So these were pockets, and then I put these in them, which are drinks. So they go there. Second verse, same as the first. Ooh, I like that. Merry and bright go somewhere. Oh, I know where it goes. Maybe. Hang on. Where's the word? Here. Merry and bright. It's the only place it can go. Have it stick out. I think having it stick out would be nice, and then I can just put some tissue behind it, given that we can find some blank tissue. Crumble, 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 crumble. Here we are. I think I've said this before, I enjoyed myself so thoroughly with all of this. Ooh, that even pulled off the sticky. there. We want to do that. There. Flip that over that way. Oh yes, that's getting the dark green to frame that. Chef's kiss. I want a triangle. There. There. Now we've got a little stick out tab. Yes, okay, squirrel, 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 squirrel. Here's more journaling, another coffee cup. More pocket tuck spaces. Ooh. This is a double tag, I think. Hidden pockets? I don't know. That's more of that. We made a lot of that. Wow. Another wee pocket. Library card, another wee pocket. Ooh, phew. Another wee pocket. Oh, nice. And then what we just ended up making. Do we have time? More importantly, do I have energy? Let's see if there's maybe a little something we can do. If there's anything that matches, how's that? We'll start at the back. That would work. It blocks it. So let's do that. Let's just, what does Rachel always say? Let's lock it in. There we are. I could almost go there, but I don't want to do that. That's vellum. That's going to sort of mush her face. I don't want to do that. Doop 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 doop. It doesn't really look, it doesn't really fit. No. No, we're just the angel doesn't go with anything. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, how about you? How about you? Okay, so we got a lot of screamers here. Screamers meaning screamers meaning what? Screamers meaning loud. Do I have any that can go on the side? That feels like it should go that way. There. I don't know why I'm doing that. Do I want a little? Let's just glue it. Let's just glue it. There. Here. Okay, there we are. Okay, that's gonna go there for sure. It's just amusing. The baby it's cold outside would go better. Little hang his feet down. What's the trouble? The trouble is that edge. I could fix that edge. Not today. There. That, could do that. Ooh, that would be nice. Yeah, we do need to reinforce that somehow. I could still work there. What would I put in there? So we're running out of small things. Is there a postcard that we could use? That feels nice. Because it's warm, and then there's Christmas greetings, and there's a house, and it's mumble, mumble, mumble. Here we are. There. I'm going to pop you in there. I think we're going to do that. There. This feels good, right? There's nothing in there. Well, there is now. Oops. Can you go sideways? You can't. Oh, you can barely. There. Now you should be able to fit. Yep, here we are. Maybe that's what we'll do. Do we need another? Probably. Do I have a white one? I do if I can find it. Yeah, that'll work. Do that. This is a very chunky book. Possibly a, ooh, that'll work. Feature, not a bug. That looks fab. Love that. One of the things about having so many different bits and pieces is that it feels very eclectic, maybe. fun. That's ridiculous. Do that. Good try. I also like that there. Like not matchy-matchy. Interesting. Like it makes you want to change the page. Maybe that's interesting, but it's not like, oh, and here's another page that is so tightly the same as before that it's, you don't see the differences. Maybe that's what I'm trying to express. There's probably a word for it. And if you like that, that is absolutely awesome. Or if you don't like that, that's also absolutely awesome. Does that fit? I want to try that. Almost like a belly band. On one side, and one side, and then maybe just curl it in just a bit. There is so much glue on that. Hoiga schmoiga. Like everywhere. That's where it's going to be. Just like that. It's going to go there. Ooh, we're nearly at an hour. Ooh, this one. Holiday cheer. That's a chonker. Is there anything that's straight up and down? Maybe this? Do that. Yeah, yeah. Yes. And then the rest we'll just put into pockets because we're almost at an hour. Oops. Just want to see some of that as the decoration. And then that's gonna pop in there. Kind of nicely, I do hope. What if I do that? Sure. The blues, yes please. Okay, I lied. We're still going. I think that's Gail and Cindy at Studio Lou and a lot of other creators, Rachel and so forth. They just make ephemera and then they make a journal, and then there is sort of a magic that happens as it all sort of fits together. There. Maybe there. No. Could be there. No. You just do that. You can make it an up tuck. Let's do that. Which kind of makes this banner feel like a banner even. There. Put those in there. It's very delicate. You can do that too. There. Wow. So that chonked. That chonked out. And so we only have these pockets and this left. I don't like that. Why don't I like it? Well, I like it. I just don't like it for a journal because it's that. I want to put that on my tree as a mitten ornament, frankly. So we're allowed to do that if we want. I'm gonna put those in there. And put that in there. That could go on a page. And the same thing with these cards at the back. Maybe I could do that. Is there a... I don't know. Because I said decoration, I suddenly realized that it could be like just a really fun, yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, it doesn't need to go in, it needs to go around. So that is the December daily, done and dusted. It doesn't have a tie to it. I'll probably get something that's silk or something and tie it all up. Yeah, so that's all for now. Please take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Love you lots. And I'll see you soon. Bye now.